president who says a trade war might not be a bad thing certainly did nothing to discourage that concept today. President Trump rolling out some numbers to justify his position in the face of a 9-year high in the U.S. trade imbalance. He argues the playing field has not been close to being even. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts starts us off tonight on the North Lawn. Good evening, John.
Where you were just this morning. Good morning to you, Bill. Sources tell Fox News that the decision has been made and that tomorrow President Trump will put into effect tariffs on foreign metals, 10% for aluminum, 25% for steel.
President Trump promoted his plans to impose punitive tariffs on aluminum and steel today, tweeting that in the last 25 years, America has lost more than 55,000 factories, 6 million manufacturing jobs, and accumulated trade deficits of more than $12 trillion. But in the face of retaliation from America's closest trading partners, Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said there could be some carve-outs.
There are potential carve-outs for Mexico and Canada based on national security and possibly other countries as well.
The pronouncement was a sharp about-face for the president, who on Friday tweeted, tariffs on steel and aluminum will only come off if new and fair NAFTA agreement is signed. And it happened as first son-in-law Jared Kushner led a delegation to meet with Mexico's president today about NAFTA, a trip he was able to make despite his degraded security clearance. The European Union has threatened to hit President Trump politically if he imposes tariffs. The EU says it will strike back with tariffs against U.S. goods like bed linens, chewing tobacco, motorcycles, cranberries, and orange juice, all produced in swing states the president won.
Who's going to hit him where it hurts? Is he prepared to take the hit?
The president is prepared to protect our country. That is the #1 priority he has as president, is to protect our economic and national security interests.
Tariffs were a big reason Chief Economic Advisor Gary Cohn decided to call it quits, the straw that broke the camel's back, according to one White House official. Cohn is a fierce opponent of tariffs. He was also facing a year where the leading economic policy would be rewriting trade deals he didn't think should be scrapped. The White House downplayed the notion that talented people were fleeing the West Wing.
This is an intense place, as every White House, and it's not abnormal that you would have people come and go, but we're continuing to do great work.
The White House also held open the possibility Cohen could return. He has been a top choice for a cabinet position when there's a vacancy.
They maintain a strong relationship and are going to continue that relationship, and certainly Gary will continue to be an advocate for the president in a number. I'm not closing the door.
President Trump also alternately played good cop, bad cop with China. In a tweet taking aim at China's legacy of bootlegging, warning the U.S. is acting swiftly on intellectual property theft. We cannot allow this to happen as it has for many years. But at the same time, he revealed a plan to help level the playing field on trade, tweeting, China has been asked to develop a plan for the year of a $1 billion reduction in their massive trade deficit with the United States.
Sources tell Fox News the president will sign an order implementing the new tariffs on aluminum and steel tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. That is a half hour before the stock market closes, and the stock market has not had much of an appetite for tariffs lately.
We will watch that. Thank you, John Roberts from the White House.